The Esports genius forest that has been hidden for 6 years, traversing blue stars, and obtaining a divine-level game system. The game anchors who are popular with blue stars are all aging, and their strength is declining. Some of the once skilled skills cannot be played by themselves. Just when everyone thought these skills were going to fade away with the game, the forest emerged and defeated them with the heroes that the anchors were best at. Dehua. Liu Bang's 5 kills in the air slippers. I have a successor for the tiger on the side. Fu Lai. Flash back to the bottom of the tower, use a backhand move, and then give me a bloody counterattack. The bullet fired 3 years ago hit my bullseye right now. Fake military strategist. Even if Liu Bang interferes on the sidelines, he can reach the top spot. I don't think anyone dares to say that Liu Bang's interference is problematic. Tiegen'er. Weakening the Dharma has reached its peak and ranked first. I will say that weakening is useful. I see who dares to question me in the future. Chapter 1. Journey to Unemployment, Divine Game System. You are listening at nowFake.audio. De co lois ara trong quatrin lay text. Chapter 2. No double pressure. You are listening at nowFake.audio. De co lois ara trong quatrin lay text. Chapter 3. Unmatched in the world. You are listening at nowFake.audio. De co lois ara trong quatrin lay text. Chapter 4. Great Flash. Flash did not come out. You are listening at nowFake.audio. De co lois ara trong quatrin lay text. Chapter 5. Good and Bad News. You are listening at nowFake.audio. The takeaway came about an hour ago. Lin Luo took advantage of this time to register a new TikTok account, whose ID is still 5 understandings on the side. The real name authentication is over, and Lin Luo downloaded the quick editing software on his computer, preparing to edit some exciting videos of the match with Dehua just now. 168 monthly members. Annual membership 268. Seeing the price of membership for the editing software, Lin Luo felt a pang of pain. He only has 300 yuan left in WeChat now, half of which is enough to fill in as a member, and the remaining over 100 yuan. He really needs to save money. After filling up 168 monthly members, Lin Luo started editing on the computer. In the last life, Lin Luo TikTok edited all the videos and had his own editing ideas. Cut in the segment of Dehua Kong and add funny music to enhance the fun of the video. As for the 5 kill scenes of Lin Luo himself, we will switch to a different style, with a slightly serious and oppressive BGM, combined with various flashy editing. Funny yet sophisticated, this is the video style that Lin Luo wants. Repeated modifications, combined with dubbing, took about an hour for Lin Luo to complete about 1/3 of the work. Go downstairs and bring up your yellow braised chicken and rice. It took Lin Luo a lot of effort to clean up a clean area from the coffee table. Let's tidy up tomorrow. It's so messy, I really don't know where to start now. Fortunately, I'm not a cleanliness freak. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to stay in this place for a minute. The forest looked at the messy living room with a bitter smile. The video hasn't been cut yet, and the peak score is only 2,500 points away from 100. There are too many things to do, and he really doesn't have the energy to clean up, quickly finish the rice, throw the takeout box into the trash can, and Lin Luo sits in front of the computer again to start the live broadcast. The peak race will be closed after midnight, and now it's already 11 o'clock, leaving little time for the forest. Video editing is not urgent for now, there is still time to cut after 12 o'clock. Ladies and gentlemen, the anchor has finished their meal. Let's continue to score and see if we can make it to 25,000 before midnight tonight. As soon as the live broadcast room opened, there were only 11 or 12 people. Lin Luo greeted with a smile and started the match. In the next hour, the forest village played a total of 5 matches, each lasting about 10 minutes. Because every time he could obtain the opponent's path, Lin Luo held two unparalleled level hero cards, Lao Fu Zi and LV Bu, and the game was invincible. Each one is a gold medal, and the MVP has always been his own. At 12.10, the last game in the forest ended, and the peak points were finally frozen to 2491, a few points short of 2500. Currently, the top-ranked player in Android Q.Zone is 2610, and professional player Beijing WB Wanderer, who is 121 points higher than Lin Luo. If nothing unexpected happens, we should be able to catch up tomorrow. Lin Luo silently pondered in his heart. Alright, that's all for today's live broadcast. Thank you all for your gifts. Goodbye. Greeted the people in the live broadcast room, Lin Luo turned off his tiger teeth and checked his performance today in the background. The total reward is 120 yuan, plus the previous 99 yuan reward, totaling 219 yuan, which is still far from the 3,000 yuan mark set in the assessment. I originally wanted to take a break in the forest, but when I saw that I was still 2789 away from the qualified line, I immediately cheered up and continued my editing work. I dare not take a break. Even if there is a system, I have to finish playing. Lin Luo lowered his face, listened to music, and forced himself to continue editing. It took Lin Luo more than 2 hours to check again. After confirming that there was nothing wrong, he uploaded the video to TikTok. After thinking for a moment, Lin Luo gritted his teeth and added 50 yuan to Dojia to increase promotion efforts. It's not easy to be a live streamer either. Without the ability to stand on the sidelines, if you want to make a name for yourself, you really need money everywhere. 50 yuan has been spent again, and will have to eat dirt in the next few days. Lin Luo looked at the remaining balance of only over 50 yuan and let out a long sigh. Suddenly, he felt very insecure. In these days, money is the greatest security for those who go out. After taking a shower, Lin Luo fell asleep shortly after lying in bed. He is really tired, both mentally and physically, and has been tormented all day. There was nothing to say overnight. The next day, when Lin Luo woke up, it was already noon. First log into the TikTok backstage and take a look. The video I posted at 3 a.m. yesterday has received 100,000 views, 22,000 likes, and 2,000 new followers so far. It's not in vain. I put in so much effort editing yesterday, and even paid 50 yuan. Half of my property was washed in by me. A video can gain 2,000 followers, and Lin Luo is already very satisfied. He seems to see the dawn of victory and is full of enthusiasm. After getting up and doing a simple wash, I went to the kitchen to cook a bowl of noodles. After a simple meal, Lin Luo rolled up his sleeves and began a thorough cleaning of the room. The instant noodle bucket has gone moldy. I really took this old 6, he's really lazy. Lin Luo pinched his nose and stuffed the moldy instant noodle box into the garbage bag, gritting his teeth to continue cleaning. It took the forest a whole 3 hours to clean up the room. The floor was mopped clean, the room windows were also opened, fresh air rushed in, and clothes were washed clean and hung on the balcony. The bowls and chopsticks in the kitchen sink have also been cleaned and neatly stacked in the cabinet. After finishing these tasks, Lin Luo lazily sat on the sofa, taking a rare half-hour break, and then sat at the computer desk to start the live broadcast. The subscription of Lin Luo has now increased to 200, and there are about 14 or 15 live people in the live broadcast room. Good afternoon everyone, today is sunny and suitable for upper class. Without further ado, let's take advantage of the fact that the peak race has not yet begun and warm up with a glory warm. Up. Lin Luo said and played a game. His current rank is the top 10 stars, and his previous focus was mainly on peak races, with little emphasis on qualifying. I didn't have a peak race in qualifying, mainly because Lin Luo couldn't get the position he wanted, and out of 10, 2 were forced to substitute. It took a lot of effort to achieve a 10-game winning streak. This ranking is really difficult to score, you can encounter all kinds of ghosts and gods. Yesterday, I won 30 consecutive victories in the peak race, and just now I ranked for another 10 consecutive victories. I think the system should give me more difficulty. Lin Luo joked and then started again. Entering the game, Lin Luo looked at his commonly used ID and discovered an unusually familiar one called 69 fighting against the wall. Did I run into a chef? I remember I was in a 20-star qualifying race, why did I still encounter him? The forest cannot be said to be happy or sad for a moment. Good news. The car crashed into Tiegen'er, and my next video will have some popularity to catch up on. Bad news. Iron Root crashed, it's my teammate. Who said in Chapter 6 that you can't get up while driving? You are listening at novelfull.audio. De co lois ara trong quatrin lay text. Chapter 7. I'm gone, I'm not disturbing you anymore. You are listening at novelfull.audio. De co lois ara trong quatrin lay text. Chapter 8. Time-limited tasks. You are listening at novelfull.audio. De co lois ara trong quatrin lay text. Chapter 9. You are strong, but not enough. You are listening at novelfull.audio. At the beginning of the game, 1 minute and 30 seconds later, the crucial third wave of enemy lines converged on the river. There is only 30 seconds left for the forest, and he must kill Fu Lai alone within 30 seconds. Come on. Success or failure lies in this one move. The forest has recovered and is manipulating the old man to replenish troops. Fu Lai also tacitly chose to go to Qingbing. However, Ji Xiaoman took the river crab and its level was higher than that of the old master, which means that Ji Xiaoman will be the first to rise to level 4. After repairing another remaining blood soldier, Ji Xiaoman was the first to reach level 4, start a big move. The first skill was to move close to the old man at a short distance, and the second skill pulled him back to play a combo. Lin Luo was very calm. He activated the second skill to increase his damage avoidance. After eating Ji Xiaoman's 2 sets of the second skill, he continued to replenish the remaining health of the soldiers. Finally, when there was only a quarter of health left, the forest village replaced the last remaining health soldier and successfully upgraded to level 4. Ji Xiaoman still has 2/3 of his health, much healthier than me, and his area skill is still on the CD. Just need another set, even if I have 2 skills to avoid damage, I will still die. However, Lin Luo remained calm, occasionally turning back to level A Ji Xiaoman to reduce the cooldown CD of the second skill, and his gaze occasionally turned to the game time in the upper right corner of the screen, counting down time silently in my heart. Huya, Fu Lai's live broadcast room. It's really difficult for me to fight against Ji Xiaoman. The difference between primitive humans and Trisolarans is too great, and the hero mechanism is different. Although the old man across from me looks embarrassed, he does have details. If it were an ordinary person, I would have taken him down long ago. Don't struggle, brother. I'll make up my mind about you. Fu Lai raised his hand and helped his glasses, while explaining to the water enthusiasts in the live broadcast room and manipulating Ji Xiaoman to continue chasing after Lao Fu zipping A. Unconsciously, I am getting closer and closer to the enemy's defense tower. Alright, the skill cooldown is over. Brother, don't run away. I'll take you back. When the cooling of the air E skill was over, Fu Lai's fingers slid, and Ji Xiaoman's first skill thrust forward, wanting to pull the old man back. His hand speed is very fast, but the forest is faster. The second skill briefly accelerates into the bottom of the tower, avoiding Ji Xiaoman's displacement capture. The old man with residual blood turned around and hit Ji Xiaoman with a skill. At the same time, he flashed and released it towards the bottom of the tower, flash. Ji Xiaoman was dragged into the defense tower. Next, the old man threw another big move and tied Ji Xiaoman under the defense tower. If Fu Lai wants to escape again, it's too late. 3 seconds later, Ji Xiaoman was killed by the last draw from the defense tower, and the time was just stuck at 1 minute and 50.9 seconds. The first drop of blood, it belongs to the old man from the forest. The old man stood not far from the body of Ji Xiaoman, returning to the city in place, and the Easter egg voice between the heroes was triggered. Ji Xiaoman. Master, how is this move? Old master. Humph, if you want to defeat me, you're still too young, you know. You're not up or down, dare to kick me. Ji Xiaoman. Ah yes, truly you, the world. Invincible. Huya, Fu Lai's live broadcast room. Looking at the black screen, Frey's expression went into a daze. The sudden set of operations that the old man across from him had just performed made him extremely familiar. It was an operation he pioneered 3 years ago when he was at his peak. Just a flash. I still remember the peak game 3 years ago when my opponent was Lian Po. When I was playing 1v1 online, I developed a flash game and killed Lian Po alone. At that time, I was the protagonist, with no difference in popularity. Today, I became someone else's background board. 3 years ago, I fired a shot on the roadside, and today, 3 years later, the bullet hit my forehead. In esports, there are always newcomers who surpass the old. This familiar scene made Fu Lai think of his former self and sigh deeply. The brilliant operation of Lin Luo's bloodthirsty anti-killing drew applause from everyone in the live broadcast room, and barrage and rewards flashed through the screen sparsely. The popularity of the live broadcast room continues to rise, and the number of online viewers has reached 179, almost breaking the 200 mark. Thank you for your gifts. If you like the anchor, please click on a free subscription. Lin Luo sincerely thanks the water enthusiast in the live broadcast room for a moment, took a sip of water, and continued to focus on the game. The deadline for killing Fu Lai alone has been met by him. Now all he needs to do is play perfect damage again and win the game, and he can unlock a new hero. Having gained an advantage in the early stages, Lin Luo is no longer afraid of Ji Xiaoman online. Ji Xiaoman couldn't gain an advantage online for a long time, so in the end, she chose to wander around to support the team and help her teammates expand their advantage. Stop wasting time with me online. Lin Luo plays very steadily and always pays attention to the actions of his teammates. Almost every large-scale team battle, he will be present. Unfortunately, the title of perfect team battle has never been triggered. Until the 11th minute. The 5 members of the blue square dismantled the 2 towers on the opposite side, and then the 3 members of the forest village turned up. Sun Shangxiang and Miyamoto Musashi were brushing against the wild monsters on the opposite side. After Ji Xiaoman circled around, killed from the middle river and headed straight for Sun Shangxiang in a flash. Sun Shangxiang handed over the purification, but to no avail. It was still Ji Xiaoman who had a protruding face. 2 sets of skills were instantly defeated. Miyamoto Musashi's ultimate move is to lock down Ji Xiaoman and cooperate with the arriving old man to kill Ji Xiaoman. 4 people from this side of the forest stood between the middle road and the wall of the upper road, with concentrated positions. The bull demon from the opposite side rushed towards them and rushed directly into the crowd with a flash. Yixing and Miyamoto Musashi were knocked away. Zhu Beiji rushed from behind Lin Luo and others to punish and slow down Miyamoto Musashi, and then his second skill directly attacked Miyamoto Musashi against the wall. Yingzheng launched a big move and shot at the forest village and others in front of the wall outside the high-altitude tower on the middle road. Gong Sunli also rushed out of the Highland Tower, stepped forward with the first skill, blocked the damage with the second skill, and then add a few flat A shots to kill Miyamoto Musashi. Yixing used a big move to trap everyone on the opposite side, but he himself was put in a passive position and did not escape the fate of death. In just a few seconds, the blue side, which was originally still in an advantage, is completely dead with both CS and a black screen in the jungle. Only the old man from the forest and Zhang Fei are left. Old man, hurry up and leave. I've done my big trick, CD. I can help you stop them. The sound of urgent assistance from home came from the microphone. What, hurry up. Lin Luo touched his ear, raised the corner of his mouth, and manipulated the old man to launch a fierce attack. Deshan rushed straight towards Gong Sunday. This is a great opportunity to get the perfect team battle. How could I possibly let it go? Zhang Fei. Damn it. You're crazy. Although roast, Zhang Fei's body is very honest. He adjusts his angle and roars to the double C against the wall. Gong Sun Li and Ing Zheng were dizzy, Zhu Beiji and Niu Mo are harmless, they are simply power banks in the forest, and passively knocked out by them. The old man in the forest is like a god of war, wandering through the crowd, his health bar continuously decreasing, but never emptying. 20 seconds later, the team battle ended, for consecutive extraordinary. Perfect damage. Team destruction. Exciting voice broadcasts rang out one after another, the enemy's red zone was littered with corpses, and the almost bloodless old man stood on top of numerous wreckage, becoming the focus of everyone. Fu Lai is very strong, but not enough to stop me yet. Sorry, I'll accept the victory of this game. Lin Luo's eyes were bright and lively, and his tone was light yet firm. Under everyone's gaze, he destroyed the enemy's crystal. Chapter 10. Want to be the strongest. You are listening at novelfull.audio. De co lois ara trong quatrin lay text.